Okay. KQ equals KQ. Oh, where got K? Oh, you introduce your own K, is it? K what? KQ equal to T. No. KQ is a point. T is a point. Think along that line, yes, Kenny?
KT minus KQR. KT minus, QT minus KQR.
QT minus
QT equal to KQR.
KQR. QT, thank you. Okay, everyone look over here. This is what Sound 3 has actually discovered for us. It's similar to what Rachel has done just now. Yes, this 3 point lies on the same line. What's the term for it? Collinear. Right, these 3 points lie on the same line. And why do I want to use this versus this one? Rachel told us PTS, but said no, our working doesn't have PTS. So definitely I'm going to use PTS. Even though PTS is also collinear. I would like to make use of a line that has QT. So I draw this line out for you. And QT is already listed in part 1. Do you agree? Am I right? Since they are lying on the same straight line, they must be parallel. All agree? This particular portion must be parallel to this whole portion over here. Alright? I'll just write down first. QT must be parallel to QR. All agree? That is why Sound 3 told us that QT is equal to K of QR. And it's a good choice that he put K over here. Why? Because QT has an unknown. Okay, anyone is lost at this present moment? Okay, I'm going to repeat the question again. Based on the hint over here, QT. Alright, I need to look for a straight line. QT is over here. This whole line is a straight line. Do you agree with me? If this whole thing is a straight line, am I right to say that these 3 points are collinear? If it's a straight line, am I right to say that they must be parallel? From this point to this point versus this point to this point. You agree? Or is it this point to this point to this point to this point? This whole straight line must have the same gradient. Having the same gradient means they are parallel. Agree? So, Jermaine, am I right to say since they are parallel, QT must be parallel to QR? QT is parallel to QR. You agree? Since QT is parallel to QR, if I want to write as mathematics form, I write as a scalar multiple, like what Flo did just now when she presented her answer. Remember? Okay, when 2 vectors are parallel, you introduce a constant K. And you don't introduce the K on the side where there is an unknown. This is what Sound 3 did for us. Okay? Why cannot QT parallel to TR? Good. She asked a very good question. Why cannot QT parallel to TR? You can. But TR, am I right to say you need to make use of this unknown again? So I don't want an unknown. But do I have QR? Do I already have QR in the first place? It's given in the question, right? So let us make use of whatever is given in the question. But it's not wrong to say that we say QT is parallel to TR. You will still get the same answer. But the thing is there's an unknown T here, there's an unknown T here. Okay, so when we do our solving, it's slightly more difficult. Slightly longer, that's all. But you're not wrong to say that, you can still do this. Okay, this is a very important concept. I need to let you know. Don't they share the same gradient? Madam, this is a straight line. If it's a straight line, am I right to say the gradient here and the gradient here is the same? Yes, I know. Same straight line, that is why they are definitely parallel. But because they have the same point, remember, if they have the same point, we say they are collinear. To be a little, they are collinear, but the gradient is the same. Alright? Collinear is an extension of parallel when there is a common point over it. Okay, now we go into the solving. Can I find QR? It's given already, right? Can I find QR? How to find QR? How to find QR? OR minus OQ. Please remember to put a bracket. It's very important. If you don't put a bracket, the whole solution will be gone. Then simplify. Idea, what is OR? What is OQ? Okay, notice in our solution list, because it's Q and R, there's no T involved. That's why I only do it numbers, I don't do it unknown, so it's easier for us. Okay, let us simplify. Okay, can you help me solve for P now? Obviously, you need to find K first. Alright, by using the bottom element. Am I right? No, come here. Jesse, can you help me solve? What step do you write next? P plus 10 equal 6K, yeah? What else? Negative 8 is equal to negative 24K. Do you solve the left side or the right side first? Left side got 2 unknown, no? Solve the right side first because left side has 2 unknown. Alright, if I solve the right side, what's the value of K, Jesse? 3, holy moly, you see? She's another one. There is negative 24K. I want to find K. I divide 12 by negative 24. You see? Even in class, you're doing this mistake. What to mention when you're doing that? Just see again. 1/3. Then you plug it inside here. T plus 10 is equal to 2. T in this case must be equal to negative 8. Underline.